Hillary Clinton's next big moment in the spotlight is going to be next week at the Benghazi hearing. And just tonight, we have another Republican congressman saying something that is pretty helpful to Secretary Clinton about this. This is an upstate New York congressman, and in his district, he may find that Hillary Clinton might be more popular than he is at this point, for all we know. But he said on radio today, sometimes the biggest, this is the part down here that's relevant, is this may not be politically correct, but I think that there was a big part of this investigation that was designed to go after people and an individual, Hillary Clinton. And Maria Teresa, he's saying that to constituents, many of whom voted for Hillary Clinton for senator up there.
Well, and this is the thing. Everybody was holding on to see whether or not the Benghazi hearings were going to be the death of Hillary Clinton for a presidential candidate. But the fact that you have McCarthy coming out, you have now Representative Hanna coming out and saying that they were going on a witch hunt and using this as a guise, they don't have any credibility. It's going to be very difficult now to tune in and listen, because they're already saying, you know what, this is a witch hunt. They're not really trying to get to the truth of the matter.
And Josh Barrow, he went even further in this. I mean, he really turned against Kevin McCarthy and the committee in the additional comments he made on that radio show, saying, you know, they spend all this money on this thing, and this is really what they were up to. And again, so this is another Republican congressman, and he's not saying it as a kind of slip of the tongue, as it were, from Kevin McCarthy.
Yeah, no, I mean, I wonder if this is a symptom of the broader breakdown in the Republican conference in the House. Obviously, there are a lot of things Republicans...
Yeah, would he have said that a month ago?
Right, yeah, no, I wonder. But I also, this has always seemed to me like the people you hear talking a lot about Benghazi and Hillary Clinton are people who were already predisposed to hate Hillary Clinton. So I've always wondered about this idea that the Benghazi Committee was, as Kevin McCarthy suggested it was, a significant driver of the decline in her poll numbers. I think this was an issue for Republican base voters who were going to be against her either way. Now, the email scandal is something that had broader impacts because it created an FBI inquiry and it created questions about handling of classified materials that you could complain about, you know, regardless of where you were on the political spectrum. But again, I think, as Bernie Sanders put it in the campaign, that reads as a very inside baseball issue. So even though I do think that this was in many ways a politically motivated investigation, it's not clear to me that it's actually been an effective political strategy.
Well, I think this is a very big danger for the Republicans. If they had brains, which so far they've given no indication that they do, they'd cancel this hearing and get rid of the committee. This has become, Hillary Clinton was preparing for this as an ordeal. It's now an unbelievable opportunity for her. She can actually stuff 11 congressmen, or however many show up, because I don't know that the Democrats are going to show up to this thing, who are now portrayed as bullies, wasters of taxpayers' money, and unbelievable. And this can be her moment. This could clinch the presidency for her.
Yeah, they won't cancel it, but they could, for once, run a Republican House committee hearing that is decent and sensible and calm and not crazy and wild. And every one of them turns crazy at some point.